Alright guys, what's up? It's PHILLJAY here. Today I'm going to do a short breakdown of... Actually, why am I re-recording this? Because before these volumes were kind of messed up. Let me turn this down. It's too loud before, but now it's going to be better because I just fixed it. No problem guys. Alright, so breakdown on my epic track, Fallen Angel. We're going to do a very brief one because I've done this like 3 times and I keep messing it up. So let's just get right in. I'm not going to play it out loud because I want to keep this brief. I want to teach you guys as much as I can in as little time. I'm like your cram sessions teacher. So let's start off with right at the beginning. I've got this nice really cool like pad sound. How do you make pads? I still don't know, but here's an easy way to start. What you want to do is get yourself some nice saw waves and have a nice little filter. So here's how it sounds. It's obvious. Nothing's here. I'm stupid. Okay, so here's how it sounds. How loud was that? Still a bit loud. Whatever. I feel bad. Turn it down more. Okay, so that's how that sounds. So pretty simple stuff. Saw wave, unison up, detune up. Good. Next one, Juno. Square saw kind of thing. Juno wavetables are ripped from an old Juno synth, and they have a nice vintage kind of trancey vibe, because that's the kind of whole aesthetic I was going for. This intro, it's like that. It's like if this was at a lower BPM, this song would sound like it was building up to a trance song. That's the idea I wanted. So I've got these two running pretty loud. Then I've got a filter here that slowly opens up, and then this macro controls by how much. Only effects on here, I just got a Valhalla room and then this EQ running here. This EQ, this curve, basically cuts out any of the low end, any of the high end. There's a little cut here. The idea is, like, even when I have the filter opened up to max, it just feels distant, you know? It just feels muffled and distant, and I really like that effect here. So that's that. Next up we have our cool pluck sound. And oops. Anyways, so pretty simple sound here. We've just got saw, square, low pass filter. This macro controls the cutoff frequency. Whoops. There you go. Cutoff frequency of the low pass filter and the decay. So if you hear at the start, you can't really hear it much because it's short. The decay is short and the filter's super low. And then as I turn up, you can hear it opening up. But then as I turn up, the decay increases, so it gets longer. So that's a simple way you can add a little bit more movement to your plucks. It's not just control the filter frequency, you also control the decay a bit. That's like pretty simple tip. I've got a hyper dimension and a delay on it, and then on top of that, the effects I have is a Valhalla room, obviously reverb, super high decay for that, a phaser, because I think that phasers are slept on. Bring back the phasers, and then I have the glue compressors to smush it all together. You know, nice little sound pancake. And then right after that, I'll talk about a few cool things I decided to do. So if I remove all of the musical elements, you might actually notice, if you have a good enough ear, that this is, if I slow it down, it's a like regular like house drum set, like drum beat. Like that's the idea I wanted, you know? You listen to this, oh, it's a trance song. Because if you listen to that with the claps and the kick without the panning effect, that would have totally been a trance banger. So that's about all the fanciness I did there. Let's keep going to the part everyone really cares about, the pre-drop. Just kidding, it's the drop, I know, but I just want to show you some stuff I did here. So this bass is cool, but I'll break it down when we get to the drop. Other things I did here that are cool, actually nothing else. I'm a liar, so I'll break down the bass now. Let me close that. There it is. Alright, so what I do, pretty simple stuff. I'll walk through it without any effects first. That's faster ways. So this isn't supposed to be max actually. It's supposed to be we said it's default. Yeah, so that's the wavetable from cymatics. It's a pretty mediocre wavetable, but I like to just grab random cymatics when I just FM them and see what happens, you know. So I got this, and then I put a saw 2 octaves up, FM'd it, get a nicer, cooler tone, put a filter on it. Wow, I like that. Hyperdimension, make it wider. Combs filter to add this cool tonality. If you listen to this, okay, so here's without. Listen. Okay, here's with. It's kind of hard to tell. Let me put the OTT on it. So this is without, and this is with. You can hear that in the low end, like that. The low end is kind of like this little. It's different. It's subtle difference, but it's good. Agree or disagree? Write a comment. Just messing with you. I don't care. And then after that, I added this high pass filter to really bring up that that vowel sound. Whoa. So here's without it. It has that wow, but here's with it. Without. With. Way cooler. And then my post processing for this bass is 3 OTTs. Like, honestly, having trouble with your bass, put an OTT and just do it. I wouldn't go more than 3 times usually though. And I have a fruity limiter with the noise gate on to try to get rid of some of those weird clicks. Didn't work out too well, but oh well. Fruity wave shaper, distorted a bit. Oops, I missed the EQ. The EQ is a low cut. That's all it is. I have it the glue compressor. Just to compress it. What more do you want me to say? Free delay 3 in Valhalla Room because this is during this part of the song when it goes like. I'll let the drop play out. That was lit. So sound design time. Look a little breakdown of the main bass, and then the second bass is just a slight variation. And yeah, let's do it. So here we got it. I named it Tosoki Knockoff. Not really. It's not really. It sounded more at first, but maybe it. Yeah. So we gotta take off all the effects again. All right, here's what we have. It's this one, right? Okay, so this is what we have. Just a sine wave. And then I have this custom wavetable I made, which started off as a sine wave, don't know what it is right now. 2 octaves up, got the bend thing running. Here's what it sounds like without that, just so you can hear. Squash. That's the sound it makes. Low pass filter again because I want that whoa kind of vowel effect. Pretty high resonance. Fat goes. I don't know why I did that. Maybe it sounds good. I'll just assume it does. Sometimes you just gotta randomly like throw the LFOs on stuff and just see what happens. So next we've got a dimension expander. Make it just that wee bit wider. Distortion to bring it more high end because it's pretty lacking in that. Comb filter to get it a sick tonality. I didn't use a delay. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. And then a high notch filter that I made out of the EQs to again more tonality. OTT. Pretty cool. Let's add another OTT. What's that third? Is that a fourth? Pretty good. add a limiter as a gate. Oop, just autosave. It's a slight gate, but even if it's not working as a gate, what it will end up doing is when it passes a certain level, it'll immediately get quiet, so it can make your basses sound tighter because they'll end faster, like, and there'll be that moment of silence, and it might make it sound better. So you also just accomplish this by making these like and like that and stuff, you know, whatever. That's that. So yeah, for new limiter, Serum Effects, I use this for the dimension expander because I sent to my friend. He said, "Why is your bass so mono?" And I'm like, "Damn, you got me." Crush, that barely does anything. Parametric EQ, this one here. It's just a simple high cut to get the rid of the sub bass, the low end, and then a notch here right where there's a treble, if you can see. I tried to EQ it out. I think I did a pretty good job. This is another little touch-up EQ, and then here I have a compressor, which really turned up the gain, makeup gain, and P-clipped it to really distort it a little, make it louder, or at least sound louder. Valhalla Room, and that's about it. That's it for the main bass. I'll go over a few small other things. So what makes this song special, in my opinion, is the elements in the background, what I put behind the main drop. Just kind of, I'm really sorry I'm bumping this, but like the control keys in between the tripods, so I just keep doing it. So I've got a lot of stuff running. I got a lot. What'd I do? Oh, oops. So I've got a lot of stuff running. Cool siren crowd combo effects from Tasoki. Thanks, Tasoki. Please teach me your secrets. Cool vocal bed I made. It's just a straight tone from a pack. Bit crusher, reverb, and then cable guy's panagement to make it go back and forth. And then we have this. I heard this in a Tasoki song. I heard the bongos. I'm like, yo, I should check bongos in my next track, and I did. It actually adds a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So that's without it, and this is with. It has this tiniest bit of groove, but it's there, dude. Like that's with the bongos. It's just not the same. All right, another little thing. I got a nice little tiny little riff at the start of every along with the main bass every time, and then here I got a nice little, you know, that's I thought that was cool. It's a nice touch. I'm gonna put in more songs. Generic ARP, also offbeat chords, another weird offbeat thing. It's you thought it was a cool process hey sound. It's actually, and then this underneath, so it sounds. So it sounds like I did something really cool, but actually just layered two random things. Anyways, there's much else to cover. Put lots of effects in your drops. It'll fill up space. It'll make it way better. Like make them like there, quiet, but put them there. It'll give it a lot of energy. This is a cool sound I synthesized at some point. Don't know how I did it, but super sick. Glad I did. I don't know why it shows up twice though. Strange. Yeah, so I think that's about it. If you guys want any help with anything, always feel free to leave comments down below. I might make a video on whatever topic you choose. I'll cover the second drop a bit later. It's late at night. I don't want to make this video too long. I'll cover the second build up and drop. How about if I hit 250 followers on SoundCloud, or if I get like 10 subscribers on this channel, whichever one happens first, I'll do the second drop. Thanks for guys for watching. This is my first time doing this. Let me know if you want to do more you want me to do more track breakdowns. I'm totally fine with doing it. I don't have any sound design secrets or anything to hide from you guys. I just, you know, everyone should be able to know how to do anything. I think knowledge should be free, and I'm trying to spread it. So if you guys fuck with that, hit that subscribe button. If you don't fuck with that, don't hit that subscribe button. downvote it, write a mean comment, whatever you want. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.